Christmas is a week from today. Joining us with tips to keep our holiday food safe, good reminders for holiday safety, and getting that snow scoop when it falls this winter is Trauma Outreach Coordinator Tracy Dethlefs-Rademacher of CHI Health, Good Samaritan Hospital of Kearney. Tracy, with the holidays upon us, what are some things we should keep in mind regarding food safety during our Christmas and New Year's celebrations?
Paul, did you know that every year an estimated 1 in 6 Americans, or 48 million people, will actually get sick? That's nearly 3,000 people that may die from foodborne illnesses. The people who are at most risk of getting these foodborne illnesses are the young and the old. To avoid this unwanted gift from coming to your house this holiday, make sure you're washing your hands and your work surfaces often. Separate your raw meats and eggs from the ready-to-eat foods in your shopping cart, refrigerator, and meal prep areas. It's important to use a food thermometer. Cooking food to the right internal temperature will kill that harmful bacteria. Keep your refrigerator below 40 degrees Fahrenheit and refrigerate your leftovers within 2 hours of cooking. Some unpleasant symptoms to watch for that could indicate food poisoning include diarrhea, vomiting, upset stomach, or nausea. See your doctor if you have any of the following: a high fever over 101.5 degrees Fahrenheit, blood in the stools, frequent vomiting that prevents you from keeping any liquids down, diarrhea that lasts more than 3 days, or signs of dehydration. And that could include a decrease in your urination, dry mouth and throat, or feeling dizzy when you stand up.
Keeping with that Christmas theme, Tracy, what other safety issues should we be aware of?
Paul, some of the different ways to keep the holidays safe this year are to do some of the following. When decorating, keep pets and kids in mind with the house and the tree. Keep any breakable items up and out of reach. Avoid lighted candles near any flammable items. For tree safety, water your real tree daily to avoid those dry, brittle needles. Check your lights and cords to make sure there are no exposed or frayed wires or loose connections or broken sockets. With toys, watch for age appropriateness of the toys. Make sure to be aware of any small pieces that may become choking hazards for younger children, even when you're giving those toys to the older kids. With helmets, don't forget helmets for all new wheeled toys, such as bikes, skateboards, or rollerblades. Set a no helmet, no ride policy for the kids and be a good example. In the kitchen, keep pot handles turned in so that a busy kitchen doesn't become a danger for scald injuries. Again, make sure you have good hand hygiene when handling food or keeping your counters clean in the food prep areas. Be sensible when it comes to alcoholic beverages. Have designated drivers available and serve food with the beverages. Don't be afraid to ask for someone's keys if they appear impaired. With ladder safety, when hanging decorations or taking them down, keep your hips between the rails. Avoid overreaching and make sure that your ladders are securely placed and stable. And lastly, with travel safety, buckle up. Every time, everyone, and everywhere. Also, avoid bad road conditions. Your family would rather have you there safe.
Joined right now by Tracy Dethlefs-Rademacher, Trauma Outreach Coordinator for CHI Health, Good Samaritan Hospital of Kearney. When it happens, snow and piles of the white stuff need to be cleared from our sidewalks and driveway. Tracy, what tips do you have before we grab the shovels after the next snowfall?
The good news is that 15 minutes of snow shoveling actually counts as moderate physical exercise. The bad news is that researchers have shown an increased number of fatal heart attacks among snow shovelers during heavy snowfalls. This may be due to the sudden demand that shoveling places on an individual's heart. Here's a pile of snow shoveling tips for you. Be heart healthy and back friendly when shoveling this winter. If you are an inactive person and have a history of heart trouble, talk to your doctor before taking on the task of snow shoveling. Avoid any caffeine or nicotine before starting. These are stimulants, so they can actually increase your heart rate. Drink plenty of water and dress in several layers so you can remove layers as needed. Warm up before shoveling, like walking for a few minutes or marching in place. Stretch those muscles in your arms and legs because warm muscles will work more efficiently and be less likely to be injured. Pick the right shovel for you. A smaller blade will help you lift less snow at a time, putting less strain on your body. Begin shoveling slowly and pace yourself. Take breaks as needed. Protect your back from injury by lifting correctly. Stand with your feet about hips width apart for balance and keep the snow shovel close to your body. Bend at the knees and not at the back and try to tighten your stomach muscles as you lift the snow. Avoid any twisting movements. If you do need to move snow to one side, reposition your feet and face the direction that the snow will be going. Most importantly, listen to your body. Stop if you're feeling any pain. Happy holidays, everyone.
And Tracy, what can you tell us for some final thoughts?
I know we gave this out last month, but with Midwest winters upon us, here's a reminder of some numbers you might want to keep programmed into your phone. For Nebraska road conditions or travel information, you can simply dial 511. Nebraska AAA roadside assistance is 800 AAA HELP or 1-800-222-4357. You can also look up current road conditions on the internet, and of course, you can keep your radio tuned to 880 KRVN.
Thanks, Tracy, and happy holidays. That's Trauma Outreach Coordinator Tracy Dethlefs-Rademacher of CHI Health, Good Samaritan Hospital of Kearney, reminding us of some key tips during the holidays and also moving snow. You can hear this interview and many others when you go to podcast at krvn.com. I'm Paul Perkins on the Rural Radio Network.